Okay, so y'all, I made the sea land boil. Y'all see the pot. I made the sea land boil, and my freaking neck broke the freak out.
Apparently, what we have here, you guys, is a young lady who has created her own version of a seafood boil, but with land creatures and such. And one of the items that she decided to use was a mouse she caught in her very own apartment. And this is the story she told TikTok.
So basically, I don't know. I'm gonna go to the hospital though because this could be rabies or anything. Because I did cook them. I cooked the mice, but I don't know. But my neck is breaking out, y'all. Like I don't know what this is. So I'm going to the hospital. So I wouldn't advise anybody else to eat mice. And
Yeah, I don't think anyone needed help figuring out that eating random mice that are running around in your apartment wouldn't be a good idea.
I didn't show all the skin and stuff like that because I didn't want to get my page blocked. Because people fight for animals, rodents, everything, and are very sensitive. So I didn't show me de-skinning it and all that. I didn't even show it me putting it in there because, like I said, people are very sensitive, and just trying to be somewhat of respectful and still, do what I want to do because I'm grown.
This is why I think they should make stricter guidelines for people who should be able to become parents, because she feels she should be able to, quote unquote, do what she wants to do because she's grown. I don't think anyone would look at you and question whether or not you were grown, ma'am. Most people would concede to that, but still, the idea that you ate a mouse that you just found in your apartment and you decided to eat that's pretty disgusting.
I wanted to put it in my bowl and taste it, and it didn't taste bad, but it broke me out. I ate that mouse, and that mouse then broke me the freak out. So I'm about to go to the hospital. It is what it is. It didn't taste bad. It was good. But I wouldn't suggest anybody else to do this. Don't try this at home.
All right, so this is Queen Size 87 from TikTok's general life story. She's a mom of 3 who lives in an apartment. I don't think she's in a relationship currently. And this is the kind of toxic material she puts out, you guys. And this is exactly why I don't think everybody should be a parent. I mean, like the idea of having the thought of catching a mouse that you have in your place, vermin, like no doubt, and then thinking that the first thing you should do is eat it? Like, what? That's so disgusting. And just, oh my God, the thought process that this must have took, and then the actual skinning process. Like, I'm not worried about it in a sense of animal rights. I'm looking at it like, dear God, did you feed that to your children?
But this is what I use. This is the washing powder I use, and so this is what I use. Just use just a little bit, not that much. So yeah, and that's it. That's how you clean. If you just like me prepare some chicken to fry or something, and you change your mind, that's a good way to clean it and get all the excess stuff, and it gets all the excess fat off of there, all that. So that's a good way. Y'all have a great day.
So she uses chemicals to dissolve the fat off of her chicken. A woman who's clearly obese is worried about a little bit of chicken fat. Oh my goodness. Instead of just cutting it off, because apparently she doesn't own a knife. But she does own OxyClean and bleach, which are items that most people use for their laundry. No, these are regular kitchen items. Like, this is part of what she uses to clean her food. I have heard of apple cider vinegar, just regular vinegar. I have heard of just, rinsing your meat or whatever. I have never heard of actually using soap. I have never heard anyone recommend that soap would be a good idea in preparing your food. Like, it just doesn't even seem right. And then, the thing about bleach is, I mean, clearly it's corrosive, so it's not something that you just rinse off. The OxyClean, I guess, maybe that rinses off. Who knows? At the end of the day, it probably penetrates too. But we know for a fact the bleach is penetrating the meat. So you're like feeding your kids bleach.
Hey, baby, who? Y'all listen here. I don't know what's wrong with these kids thinking because they see me, well, what's wrong with this kid thinking because she see me getting out the tub. Every time she see me getting out the tub, she want to take a bath. It don't work that way. No, it do not work that way. You bath one time a week, maybe twice if you've been running around outside or something. You may get the privilege of twice a week.
So her children are denied the right to clean themselves. I mean, that is just, I don't know. I mean, if you have a baby, twice a week, especially in the wintertime, sounds about right because you really don't want the baby's pores to be open. But if you have children, especially children that leave the house, go outside, and go places every day, bathing them probably at least every other day is probably what you need to do. Really, realistically, if they're going to school and stuff, they need to be washed every day because you don't know what they're pretty much coming into contact when they go to school and picking up on their clothes and on their skin and all kind of stuff. But I mean, at least every other day, and you can tell when a child isn't getting cleaned up. Like, kids don't wipe themselves properly. Let's be real. Unless they're probably teenagers, they're not wiping themselves properly. So they need to be dipped in that tub pretty much on a daily basis. If they have bowel movements every day, they need to be in that tub every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I get, sometimes if you do have multiple kids, maybe sometimes, it happens, but to just let them go once a week or twice a week, you have to teach your children that cleaning oneself, being hygienic is very important. And like, this isn't rocket science. And the fact that these children, this is normal. You know what I'm saying? This is her TikTok channel. Like, this is what she's probably making money off of. She probably could be doing worse. I'm not going to come down on her too hard. You're denying them simple rights and privileges that every human being should have, like being clean, once a week. Oh my goodness. And I've been to schools, you know what I'm saying, where you have little kids running around musty, stinking. And that's why, because you got lazy parents like that who only let their kids bathe once a week. That's nasty. I'm sorry. Anyway, you guys, definitely tell me what you think. I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to come down on her too hard. She obviously should improve. What do you guys think? Should this kind of stuff be monetized on TikTok? Or should somebody call CPS? Like, or does somebody need to at least get her into some form of parenting classes so she can learn the correct ways to prepare food and how to rear a child? You know what I'm saying? Like, the idea of catching mice in your own home and then, like I said, she didn't say anything about serving it to them, so hopefully it was just her that ate it. But the exposure is still there, you guys. And it sounds like, I don't know, it sounds like CPS, in my opinion, needs to be involved. You tell me what you think. Like I said, her name is QueenSize87 on TikTok. Maybe you should check her out if you have time. Leave me a comment, tell me what you think. I will appreciate you. Like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.